Welcome to The Explainer. So today, we're looking at the career of an absolute force of nature. I mean, if you follow football, you already know the name, but seeing his career broken down, stat by stat, it really puts his sheer dominance into a totally new perspective. We're setting the stage for the ultimate honor for literally one of the most unstoppable offensive weapons the game has ever seen. Rob Gronkowski. Okay, let's dive into this. The Rob Gronkowski induction ceremony is officially going to be held on Saturday, November 7th, 2026. This is absolutely a date you need to mark on your calendars, folks. This is the day the New England Patriots will officially enshrine him into the Patriots Hall of Fame. It's a moment that permanently solidifies his legacy into the history of the franchise. And for those of you wondering exactly where this massive celebration is going down, the induction ceremony is taking place right at Patriot Place Plaza. So that gives us the concrete where to match our when. You just know it's guaranteed to be an incredible atmosphere honoring a guy who absolutely redefined his position. Let's move to and see how this builds. Gronkowski originally entered the NFL as a second-round draft pick. He was taken 42nd overall out of Arizona back in the 2010 NFL Draft. And from there, well, he launched into a legendary 9-season run with the Patriots from 2010 to 2018. Actually, even after retiring following that 2018 season, he just couldn't stay away. He returned to the NFL to finish his career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bagging a 4th Super Bowl ring in 2020. And now, this whole timeline leads right up to his 2026 Hall of Fame induction. Section 1. Building a Dynasty, Team Dominance. Just look at the sheer volume of winning during his 9 seasons in New England. It honestly reads like a video game. He was a part of 9 AFC East Division championship teams, 8 conference final appearances, 5 AFC championships, and of course, the ultimate prize, 3 Super Bowl championships with the Patriots. The consistency of team dominance during his tenure there is just staggering. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how he fueled that team's success. Just contrast his regular season numbers with his massive postseason production for the Patriots. In the regular season, he totaled 521 receptions for 7,861 yards and 79 touchdown catches. Incredible, right? But look right next to it. In the postseason, when the lights were brightest and the pressure was at its absolute peak, he posted 81 receptions for 1,163 yards and 12 touchdowns. This was a player who showed up and dominated when it mattered most. Section 2. Record-breaking tight end, the individual phenom. 17. Let that number sink in for a second. In his historic 2011 season, Gronkowski set the NFL single-season record with 17 touchdown receptions by a tight end. 17 trips to the end zone in a single regular season. He was completely blowing past the expectations of what a tight end could even do. 80. Keeping the fast pace going. This is his total number of touchdowns for the Patriots, which, by the way, ranks first in team history. And I just love this detail from the source material. 79 of those were receiving touchdowns, which means exactly one of those 80 was a rushing touchdown. So if you ever need a great trivia question to stump your friends, just remember, Gronk technically has a rushing touchdown on his legendary resume. 32. This represents his 32 career 100-yard receiving games. That is the second most among all tight ends ever. He wasn't just a red zone threat, you know. He was an absolute machine between the 20s, moving the chains and racking up massive yardage game after game. Okay, let's take a breath for a second. We need to pause here because we're about to look at some statistics where Rob Gronkowski isn't just highly ranked. He is the first ever. It's one thing to break records, right? But it's another thing entirely to do things no one in the history of the league has ever accomplished. So the crucial point is that he became the very first tight end in NFL history to post 3 separate seasons of 1,000-plus receiving yards and 10-plus touchdowns. He pulled that off in 2011, 2014, and 2015. On top of that, he was the first tight end in NFL history with 3 straight 10-plus touchdown seasons from 2010 to 2012. We're learning about a completely unique athlete here whose peak was truly unprecedented. Naturally, when you dominate the league like that, the hardware really starts to pile up. Walking through these steps, Step 1, he earned 5 Pro Bowl selections. Step 2, he secured 4 Associated Press First-Team All-Pro honors. And Step 3, totally cementing his overall impact, he is an esteemed member of both the Patriots All-Dynasty team and the NFL's 2010s All-Decade team. The entire league recognized his absolute superiority. Section 3, a historic legacy, all-time rankings. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that we aren't just talking about tight end records anymore. Look at this. His 1,389 postseason receiving yards rank 4th in all of NFL history, and his 15 postseason receiving touchdowns, they rank 3rd in NFL history. He was outperforming legendary wide receivers on the biggest stages the sport has to offer. It's just wild. When you look at his final career standings among all tight ends, he finished with 9,286 career receiving yards. That ranks 6th all-time. His 92 touchdown receptions place him 3rd all-time for his position. And let's not forget, as our sources point out, his incredible 1,327 receiving yards from that 2011 season alone still ranks 6th all-time for a single season by a tight end. The pure volume he produced is just astounding. So, looking at everything we've just covered, the 4 total championships, the unprecedented touchdown records, the unmatched postseason dominance, and really just the sheer physical presence he brought to the field, it brings us to this final question. Is Rob Gronkowski the greatest tight end to ever play the game? Well, the numbers make a fiercely compelling argument. As we get ready for his November 7th Hall of Fame induction, it's definitely a debate that fans will be having for decades to come. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep